spokesperson of the PMLN party, Rana Ihsaan Khan, is joining us live from Faisalabad. Mr. Ihsaan Khan, thank you very much indeed for taking time out and speaking to us here on Beyond. Now, it is expected that Imran Khan will present the contents of this letter, an explosive letter, where he alleges that there is a conspiracy that is being hatched to try and dislodge him from power. What does the opposition in Pakistan have to say about this letter?
Thank you so much for taking my point of view. The opposition thinks that the no confidence motion is according to the Constitution of Pakistan. It is a democratic right of the opposition to go for the no confidence when it feels that the Prime Minister does not enjoy the majority in the Parliament. So it is a constitutional move. Now, the PTI or the government is trying to build this narrative that it is an international conspiracy with a letter that is supposedly about, has been written by the ambassador of Pakistan in the United States to the government. Right. And, he's not sharing the contents of that letter with the people, stating that it's, we can't share the content because it's related to national security, but he's taking full political advantage of that letter. And I believe that there is no such conspiracy. Pakistan state is strong enough that, it is not a proxy or a playground for any foreign country. It has its own strong foreign policy. And this move, that the no confidence move, is purely an organic and indigenous move.
All right. The Constitution does allow for a no confidence motion, that the opposition is perfectly allowed to bring it in. But what Imran Khan here states, and what his party has been stating, is that there is an attempt and a conspiracy that has been hatched from outside of Pakistan to dislodge his government. And he has now been insisting that once the contents of this letter are put forth in the parliament in Pakistan, the people who've been dissenting, his allies, will be won over. Do you think that is a possibility?
I don't think that is a possibility. There is a history with Imran Khan Saab making large claims. There was once when PMLN was in government, they made a claim that the caretaker government had made 35 punctures and had done violations in the elections, and it was a rigged election on 35 seats. But later on, he said that, it was just a political statement and there was no evidence about it. So similarly, I feel, and our party feels, that this is all a build-up, a political narrative, because he has been cornered. His own party members in dozens have decided to go against the government, and similarly his coalition partners are leaving him one by one. The coalition partners don't seem to be buying this story. His party members don't seem to be buying this story, who have left him, and neither does the opposition. And this is, we believe that it is just a political narrative, because in the coming elections, he can't build up the narrative on his performance, which has been dismayed. And this is the only thing, conspiracy theories.
All right. Now, how confident are you that the Muttahida Qawmi Movement Pakistan, a party that was in alliance with Imran Khan, will actually vote against the government? Because Imran Khan has said that they are in talks with the MQMP, and although the MQMP has now said that they'll be voting against the government, Imran Khan still hopes that he can win them over.
Well, you see, what should have happened by now, that the Prime Minister should have given his resignation. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because we have shown, and people have spoken out, beyond the 172 number required to retain the majority. So we have shown to the public on the media that 177 people, including the coalition partners, are now standing with the opposition. And this does not include the PTI dissidents, the PTI members who are speaking against the government. So they're over 24. So that makes the total tally almost to 194, 195.
Right.
So with this show of strength, which is open now, and it's been being openly discussed in the media, that the opposition has this number, we feel that instead of trying to drag on a race which obviously it seems that he is unable to, he's going to be unable to win, it would be better that he resigns from his seat. Otherwise, we are waiting. We have been waiting since the last 15 to over 2 to 3 weeks that we want the day of no confidence to come early, but the government is delaying it by thinking that maybe they can turn things around. But I guess these are the last moments for the PTI government in power.
My last question to you, Mr. Afzal Khan, before we let you go is, in case Imran Khan loses this vote of no confidence, are you ready for election in the next few forthcoming months? All right, we seem to have lost the connection there. We'll try getting back. Okay, Mr. Afzal Khan, I think we've got you back online. Yes, my question to you was, is the opposition ready for an election? Because a lot of people say that the opposition in Pakistan, the only objective that has brought the PPP and the PMLN together is to dislodge Imran Khan from power. In the event Imran Khan loses the vote of no confidence, what is the way forward for the opposition parties? Will they be united in the case of an immediate election after the vote of no confidence?
The Pakistan Muslim League Noon feels that the solution for the economic situation in Pakistan and the other aspects of running the government lies in a fresh election, which will give a mandate of 5 years to the winning party. So the solution does not lie in continuing the tenure of this government, which is 5 years and 15 months are remaining. So we feel that that is the way ahead, and I think most of the political parties and the political situation will be heading towards a general election, hopefully.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Afzal Khan, for joining us and getting us all those insights there.